Hello, everybody, and welcome to a 64-player elimination vintage cube draft. Awesome format and good pack to start. Definitely not awesome. I think Strip Mine is the best card here. I think that's probably the best pick. You know I love blue-white. Colonnade is tempting, but Strip Mine is certainly better than Colonnade. Outside of the lands, the One Ring is good. Not really a card I want to first pick, but it is good. Toxic Deluge is good, but definitely no standouts. Yeah, I think it's honestly a pretty easy Strip Mine, actually. And this leaves us very open. Pretty much any deck will play. Actually, I think literally any deck would play Strip Mine. But it's at its best either if you have ways to recur it with like Life from the Loam and Brennan 6, or if you are very aggressive. So we'll see what we get. Does not pair particularly well with Path to Exile. So we could take Titania. Titania Strip Mine is decent. That's also 5 mana. You could take Raging Ravine if we want to maximize our chances of playing Ren in 6, but that seems a little overly committal. Based on power level, the best card is either Kolaghan's Command or Inquisition, I think. I mean, we could take Titania. It's not crazy. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. We might not get there on this, and that's okay. If it looks like green is cut, I'll move out, but Titania Strip Mine is very good, and they make us want to have similar cards too. Yeah, let's take this. It's kind of close. Best case scenario is we get Ren and 6, get past Ren and 6, and then wheel the Raging Ravine. I don't know how likely that is. Yeah, I don't think I've ever picked this card second, which maybe that means it's not the best pick, but it is. It has a really high upside. Oh, wow. Okay, so now we have Craterhoof Behemoth if we want to go in that direction. Spell Pierce for power level or Stomping Ground. And I think I like Stomping Ground here. I mean, I know we just passed Raging Ravine, but it sets us up well for red-green, which is a solid color combination. I mean, Minsc and Boo is obviously what we're going for with this, but even without that, it seems okay. I don't think it's Spell Pierce. I don't think it's Craterhoof this early. Yeah, I'm going to take the Stomping Ground. Someone please give me the red and 6 here, fourth pick. And if we're not, oh yeah, hopefully we get red and 6 stuff. If we don't, there's one world where we end up heavy green, like Craterhoof Wheels. We play tons, like 18 creatures, a bunch of 1 mana dorks. That's okay. I think that's pretty easy to disrupt. So I would prefer to play a deck with like a lower curve that's playing like maybe Titania as a curve topper and a bunch of like Questing Beast type cards. Okay, not the best pack here to follow it up. We could take Nurturing Peatland potentially. The 2 green cards are both okay. Not amazing. I mean, Deeproot Wayfinder is good with Strip Mine. If we end up like, playing Burn to clear the path and recurring Strip Mine, that seems pretty strong actually. But Deeproot Wayfinder is just not a good card. It's not a card I want to take that early. I think I'll take the Outland Liberator and try to wheel the Deeproot Wayfinder. The interaction of this card is pretty nice. And especially, like, it pairs well with Strip Mine, too. Like, if you're attacking their lands, but they're developing with artifact mana, then it's less effective. But if you can attack all of their mana-producing sources, then that's a good place to be. And I think this is a lot less likely to come around. The Wayfarer probably will if green is open, and I don't think Liberator would. It's not exactly a secret that killing artifacts and enchantments is important in this format. Okay, there's a Blood Crypt if we want to be Jund. We did just pass Nurturing Peatland, but I think that might actually be the pick. Like, I don't really want to take Hornet Queen. We could take Robber of the Rich or something. Lorien Revealed is good, but black looks pretty open. I think Jund might actually be the right move here. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. We'll see. We don't have fetch lands yet, but I like where this is going. Now we can take Ren and Realmbreaker. Could also take Itali. Um, I don't think I want to pivot towards Reanimator. With the way this is developed, probably Reanimator would have been the best. We've seen a lot of that stuff going around. But I think at this point, Ren and Realmbreaker is a good pickup. Yeah. Okay, here we have Elvish Reclaimer, Oliphant. Both really good. Could even take Dark Confidant. Um, Reclaimer finds Strip Mine. That's the value of that. Honestly, though, I think I like taking Oliphant. This is really good fixing. Reclaimer's okay, but it's not like essential by any means. And yeah, I think just like Oliphant being really good drone fixing will be a worthwhile pickup here. Also very castable. This like all of these cards are sweet. This is I think probably Lorien Revealed is the best. This is second best. But all three of the one mana cyclers I've really found to be powerful in this format. I mean they can get dual lands, so they're basically a fetch land, and you can also cast them. So they're like I'm not at the point where I'll take this over fetch land, pack one, pick one, but I'm not far off, and I think that's like I've been moving more in that direction than away from it. I'll just put it like that. This pack sucks for us. I think I'll just take Endurance. I guess I shouldn't say it sucks. Endurance is good. Yeah, Endurance is actually a good card. Reanimator is more popular than it's ever been, and there's also a lot of other graveyard stuff, so Endurance is definitely a card that I'm okay with main decking. I mean, it depends on how good a 3/4 body is for you. But in this deck, it looks like a 3/4 will actually be really good, so I'll definitely main deck Endurance. Unless we end up with like millions of playables, which would be a good problem to have. I will say we have no mana dorks right now, so we're looking more like a mid-range. Like this is looking like a mid-range Jund deck, which would need to play removal and stuff, not like a Craterhoof deck. That could change, but honestly, like I think I like taking Toxic Deluge here. Not a card I typically play in my green decks, but I guess Horizon Canopy also looks pretty good with Titania. But I think I'm gonna take the Deluge. I don't think I want to be like a mono green deck here. Scavenger Ooze is tempting for more graveyard hate, but Endurance is better for that. Oh wow, it all came around. That's awesome. Raging Ravine, Inquisition, or Qualigon's Command. I think I'm gonna take the Command actually. It's just the best card. Inquisition is good for the curve, but Qualigon's Command is such a broken card. Raging Ravine's good, but we already have okay fixing. I think I will take. Well, yeah, I'm gonna take the Qualigon's Command. We're junding. There's Talisman of Resistance, Imperial Seal, and Grizzlebrand. All are interesting, but I'm going to take the Talisman here. Nurturing Peatland Wheel. That's beautiful. Yeah, I really like where this is going. We'll take the Fatal Push. Normally, when I'm playing lots of lands, I'm an Omnath deck, but not today. We'll take Gix. I don't think we're ever playing Una's Prowler. Eldritch Reclaimer. Wow, that wheel. That's kind of awesome. So we're well set up for a Jund deck, honestly. This looks pretty sweet. We didn't wheel the Wayfarer or whatever that was called, but that's okay. Um, yeah, I like the look of this. Okay, there's a fetch land, but it's the worst possible fetch land for us. It doesn't find any of our things. Um, I think I'm gonna take Fiery Confluence here. Yeah, Fiery Confluence is very, very good. This is like making us John. We're not like a base green. We're not like a mono green deck anymore. But I think that's good. I think that is what's open from our seat. I don't want to be fighting someone for green. Fiery Confluence is just the strongest card. So yeah, we'll take that. Now we see Mind Twist. That's interesting. There's also Llanowar Elves, Life from the Loam, and Copperline Gorge. And Golos, but I don't think we're Golosing. Mind Twist is good. Really, they're all reasonable considerations. I think I'm going to take the Mind Twist. Try to wheel one of these green cards. Probably Loam. Loam would be a great wheel. But yeah, I think Mind Twist is the pick. Okay, there's Xander's Lounge, which helps us a bit. Questing Beast is great, and Lightning Bolt. Beast or Bolt? Interesting question. I think I'm going to take Bolt. Questing Beast is very, very good, but it's also 4 mana, and just like a 1 mana interactive spell that's very good. I think this is where we should be. Questing Beast is one of the best. Actually, yeah, I think Questing Beast is so good we should take it. There's very few 4 drops I would take over 1 drops here, but Questing Beast is that good. I think it's one of the best threats in the format, frankly. I mean, maybe not in the format, but I'm way higher in this than I used to be. I think it's extremely powerful. Yeah, I think I will take it over the Bolt. Very close pick. Now we see Fast Bond. That's interesting if we are really going deep. I think we should take the Burst Lightning of the Duress, though. Probably Burst Lightning. Yeah, we're not really a Fast Bond deck here. Taiga and Bloodstained Mire. That's great. Also Wasteland. Wow. But I think I'm actually gonna take the Bloodstained Mire. If I knew I was, well, yeah, actually Bloodstained Mire is great with Red and 6 too. Yeah, lots of stuff I want in this pack, but I think the fetch land is going to be the best. But yeah, Wasteland, Taiga, Hexdrinker, Titan, Halfling, and Glorybringer would all be good. Okay. I don't think Deep Forest Ornamen's great. This land is fine, but not amazing. Could take Rankle or Scrapwork Mutt. Kind of want to just take the Mutt, actually. Yeah. Solid card. It just smooths our draws a little bit and helps the curve. So no Ren and 6 or Minskin Boo, but looking like a good Jund deck nonetheless. Is Vraska good or Elf? Probably Arbor Elf. Yeah, that just helps the curve so much. Obviously not great with Toxic Deluge, but still a good pickup. Recurring Nightmares may be worth a shout out. I also think there's a chance Vraska Wheels, which would be great. But let's take the Elf. Now we see Tree Speaker, Ramanap Excavator, Blooming Marsh. Really close pick. They're all good. This is not the best deck for Tree Speaker. We do have Strip Mine to recur with Ramanap. Yeah, I think we're supposed to just take this. Seems very good. Okay, Exhume on the wheel. That's kind of wild. Birthing Pod is like close to being close, but I'm still gonna take Graveyard Trespasser. Maybe we even play this in the main deck. Honestly, it's good. Ooh, okay, some good wheels. Loam helps a lot with Strip Mine with the Strip Mine plan if we want to try to make that more redundant. Copperline Gorge helps with the mana though, but I think I actually will take the Loam. Yeah, it's like recurring strip mine is pretty powerful, especially if you back it up with artifact destruction. Now we have two ways to recur strip mine, even if we don't get the Ren and 6. Okay, we'll take Wall of Roots. I probably won't play it. Well, we could play it in the main deck. I think I'm gonna not for now. Fast Bond Wheel, that's great, especially having taken the Loam. Okay, Hex Drinker or Delighted Halfling, very interesting pick. Probably Hex Drinker. Yeah, we're not really a ramp deck. Let's just take the Hex Drinker. Now we'll take Rankle. All right, this is looking great. I mean, we have millions of playables already. Vraska, of course, that came around. There's a lot of different builds we could do. Could just go heavier on green. Oh my god. Well, we'll take a Lotus. Wait, Lotus, Soul Ring. I mean, and also just like a lot of other stuff that would be good too, but I feel like it's got to be Lotus. Yeah, I mean, Soul Ring is tempting. It is really good in this deck too. But I think the explosive power of Black Lotus is just too much to pass. It is genuinely close though. I don't think I can pass Lotus though. Okay, now we see Utopia Sprawl, Doubt the Voidwalker. Not the best pack here. Do we? I guess we just take Utopia Sprawl. Sure. I should be happy, honestly. That's a good pickup. We are moving more and more towards like a more traditional green deck, which is fine. I don't think I'm gonna play Toxic Deluge in the main deck anymore. There's a Bayou. I like that. Nothing else looks that good here for us. Entomb is great. Well, actually, Entomb is like we can Entomb for Strip Mine and recur it with either Loam or Ramanap. That's like actually something that I might consider playing in this deck, but it's not better than Bayou. Bayou is just great. There's a Windswept Heath, a Troll, and a Pest Infestation, which are all good. I think I'm going to take the Windswept Heath though with Loam, like we just want to have a lot of fetches. And we just picked up a land that makes this get black too, which is pretty nice. Alright, so now we have two fetch lands plus strip mine, so three lands to recur. Also even nurturing peatland. Ooh. Interessante. I don't think we need Force of Vigor. I mean, I would like to have it, but I think I'm going to take Snuff Out here. Snuff Out's extremely good, especially Yeah, I feel like it might be even better in this deck where we don't have that much. We can like we're playing at sorcerer speed. We can tap out for stuff on our turn, but still have this up. Grave Titan, Ziotor's Proving Ground, Fire Covenant. Wow. I mean, it's not. It's definitely Fire Covenant or Ziotor's Proving Ground. I was planning on like land looks so good here. I would love to get a Ziotor's Proving Ground, but Fire Covenant is just perfect. I think now we can just like cut this and just play like better burn spells. Yeah, Fire Covenant in like a green deck is insane. Verdant Catacombs now, great pickup. We just saw Dark Depths go past. That's fine. We don't need to be Dark Depthsing. So we don't get the Ren 6, but we do get Demonic Tutor, which looks really good here, actually. Like if we have Black Lotus or Mind Twist, we can Demonic Tutor for the other part of that. We can find a Board Sweeper. We can find Strip Mine. Very interesting deck. Fatal Push looks really good with a bunch of fetch lands. Um, I think we take Escape to the Wilds here. Assassin's Trophy is tempting, it is good, but Strip Mine is a big part of our game plan, so I don't love the idea of giving them lands. And a little bit of card draw, yeah, Escape to the Wilds looks quite good here. We'll take Terrace Under, which is really good, actually. Man, do we need to make even more cuts? Night's Whisper, Ugin, or Cauldron. I think we take Night's Whisper. I don't think I'm going to play this in the main deck, but it's a consideration. Dark Depths wheeled. Okay, interesting. We could wheel the we don't have Thespian Sage, but we could wheel the Vampire Hex Mage. And I think this deck would play the combo, probably. Alright, we still need to make some cuts, a decent number of cuts. Okay, we'll take a Chariot. Okay, we did not wheel the Dark Depths, although Call of the Ring is actually decent in this deck somehow. I think I'm not going to play the Fast Bond. It's a little bit like win more. It's good specifically if we have like Strip Mine, Ramanap, but I think if we have Strip Mine, Ramanap without Fast Bond, we should be fine too. I like the Accelerants. I think I like Call of the Ring. I want some card draw, and Call of the Ring does that well. We could cut the Talisman of Resistance. Hmm. Talisman's good though. I like the Kolaghan's Command and the Fire Covenant and the Confluence. Yeah, I think so. Right now we're playing a decent amount of removal. Wait, is this okay? Yeah, we have our whole deck. We have some cuts to make, but we'll do that in the deck construction. See you there. All right. What are the last couple cuts? I think I'm gonna cut the Call of the Ring. It's okay. It's very good if we have a one drop, and it's also good if our opponent's deck is slow. But it's not always gonna be great. I think we can also cut the Talisman. It seems okay, but everything else seems a bit better. Scrapwork Mutt, honestly, cuttable too. Um, these cards all seem basically uncuttable, so we'll see if this works then with 7 basics and Black Lotus. So let's sort by color. So heaviest green, of course, 15 green, 5 red, 8 black. So if we did this, that gives us 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 green. That's like the minimum, but I think 10 is acceptable. For red, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for black, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, honestly, I think that all seems about good. Oh, yeah, also with Oliphant for all of them. Do we want to make any more changes? I definitely like. Yeah, I like the ones. I like the twos. Reclaimer, I think, is worth it. Finding Strip Mine seems valuable. I think Loam is good. Mind Twist is good. Asika's Chariot, we need a little bit of top end. Turn 1 Asika's Chariot's extremely good off of Black Lotus. For removal, Fatal Push plus Snuff Out, Fiery Confluence, Fire Covenant seems like it's probably. And Kolaghan's Command, I don't think we need Burst Lightning 2 or Toxic Deluge. I don't think we need Graveyard Trespasser. Could play the Blood Tithe Harvester, which is kind of removal, but we have a lot of forests for Blood Tithe Harvester. Maybe we want Scrapwork Mutt, just for a little bit of digging. But what would we cut? Yeah, I think everything else just looks a little better. We have Dark Depths, but we did not get the other stuff for that. That's okay. Deck looks sweet, and we also have a good sideboard. We can actually basically have three board sweepers in certain matchups. So unusually for a base green deck, we have a great creature matchup, and then we have like we can come out of the gates fast. We have a lot of hard hitting threats. We also have Mind Twist. I guess that's our only real discard. But yeah, this deck seems sweet. Not the best random Realmbreaker deck ever because we do have a number of instants and sorceries, but still a good card. I wish we had Minsk and Boo and or Ren and Six, but we'll just quickly get a trophy in the first three and then get those in the second draft. See you there. All right, round one. We're playing against the Milkman, and we have one to die roll. Great place to be. Okay, yeah, we'll keep. Turn one, Asika's Chariot. A lot of board presence for the first turn. And it's like pretty hard for them to efficiently answer too. Like some things you Black Lotus out can be like Bone Shard can kill a lot of stuff, but Bone Shard cannot kill Asika's Chariot. It's not like a yeah, and it's not a ridiculous turn one play. There definitely are better ones, but this is a strong start. No. Well, just a two for two then. Fair enough. They had subtlety too, so they were ready to answer any spell that we cast there. So we'll grab a Blood Crypt with this. Funny start. That's the power of zero mana interaction. It can deal with zero mana acceleration. So I will save one fetch land for Titania. Maybe that's actually not right. Because if we draw life from the loam, we want to just have lots of stuff in the graveyard already, and just thinning out the land. Yeah, I think I'll actually just fetch both. All right. Hopefully this is an artifact. Nice. Not what we were hoping to draw, of course, but all right. We'll try to get our two for one here. So discard a card, destroy target artifact. Not the best hand though, of course. We're only playing 15 lands. I don't love that they're pondering so hard here. That means they probably have a good hand. They discard an island, okay. Fourth Aerlingus. Well, we have some really good draws here. Questing Beast would just instantly win the game, but that is scary. That could be a problem. We need to find some action here. I mean, yeah, we've just drawn only lands. Ugh. As bad. I think I'm just gonna crack this. I think we need to play something to the board this turn. We can't afford to just sit back. Okay. Yeah, this would be good if we had fast bond, but right now it is not good. So playing against Jeskai Control. Okay. Still hoping for Questing Beast. I mean, it would just be so good. It would hit them for 4, make us the Monarch, put the Teferi down to 1. No. Fiery Confluence, that does not do it. I guess I'll just get Stomping Ground. Feels like this is pretty unwinnable though. Maybe I'm being a little overdramatic, but just them being the monarch and like having blue mana is such a brutal combination. Like they're ahead on board, and it's so hard for us to play from behind on board against a blue deck. I think I will bring in Call of the Ring in this matchup. It's too bad they have I mean, between Force of Negation and Subtlety, they're pretty likely to have ways to enter turn one Lotus draws pretty consistently. Frustrating stop here. Obviously, they do not have any effects on our begin combat. I don't mind slow playing in general, but it does bother me more when I'm just getting killed and I'm like, should I just concede? Like, yeah, that's the sort of situation where I really don't like it. Which is, alas, the situation here. I don't think we want Wall of Roots. I don't think we want, like, Rankle. Come on, opponent. We could probably cut Fatal Push and bring in a, Otari. Okay. Oh, well, I guess we can sweep the board. We're taking a big hit. We're taking, what, 7 damage. Then we sweep the board and then find Questing Beast. And they just brick a bunch, even though they're the Monarch. Okay, that actually does it. Yeah, maybe we could get back into this. So Fire Confluence, deal 3 damage to each creature. We're at 7, and they have a Teferi on 6, but Questing Beast is good against their Teferi. It just depends on what they have in their hand. If they have like a Source of Plowshares, I think it's probably over. But we can put Questing Beast on the stack next turn, and potentially become the Monarch while hitting their Teferi. They plus to 7. What do I want them to do? I don't know. We definitely can't beat them having a counterspell here, but it's okay. Cancel. Alright, we'll go land, Demonic Tutor, and take Questing Beast. We're all in on this beast. Please work. Pretty sweet that they have 4th Aerlingus and Otari. Both of those cards are cool. Looks like we're playing against Twin, potentially. They have a Deceiver Exarch here. Okay, they let us attack. We'll see where this goes. Maybe a big shark. Oh, what? No. We just... That just works? How does that work? What do they have in their hand? Trendillion Click? Why would they not bounce our thing? Oh, huh. Okay. Alright, so Jeskai, Tempo, interesting matchup. Maybe we don't want the Graveyard Trespass, or we don't want the Call of the Ring, though. I don't think we need to. I think, honestly, we can just run back the main deck. Yeah, Burst Lightning is a card we could potentially bring in if we see more of their deck, but I think for now, I mean, yeah, our plan is to be ahead on board. We were behind on board there, but that's not how we're planning on this matchup generally going. Even though they have Force of Negation and Subtlety, I still hope I draw Black Lotus. Is Burst Lightning good? Oh, is Fatal Push worse than Burst Lightning? I think so. Yeah, let's make that exchange. And then Graveyard Trespasser seems okay, but not that good. I think we'll do it like this. I don't want to have millions of mana dorks that are terrible top decks, but we really don't have many actually. We only have we have Utopia Sprawl and Arbor Elf, and that's it. Huh. I'm gonna keep it. It's kind of awkward. We might end up just playing Loam for 0 on turn 2, as awkward as that is, but that lets us delve 3 cards to find more lands. I guess that's worse against Force of Negation. It's possible we're supposed to mold this, but I do think the life from the Loam engine is pretty important, or pretty powerful. Fetch land. Strip mine would be our best draw for sure. Basic Forest has got to be the worst draw. So now I'm going to delve and hope to hit a black or a red source here. What is this delay? Okay, so we'll dredge this. We do hit some juicy targets. That's excellent. They're fairly likely to counter this, but we can keep on just playing it every turn. And if it resolves, it's definitely not game over, but we're in a very good position if this resolves. Nice. Do we want to hit their island or their Sacred Foundry? Honestly, Sacred Foundry. I'm more afraid of permanents here than I am afraid of a card draw or something. Or counter magic. Do we want to dredge again? Yeah, I think so. At a certain point, we'll need to start developing our own threats, but I think for now, this seems pretty good. If they use a counterspell on this, I'm totally fine with that. We can, yeah, they don't, alright. Alright, we'll strip mine you again. So this is like a weird holding pattern because we're not doing anything either, and we're not like gaining loyalty on Ren or attacking with anything. We're just like just adding lands to our hand. But I mean, they'll run out of lands eventually. I mean, yeah, they will probably concede eventually. Theoretically, if they made us play it out, we could end up dredging like a lot of our deck into our graveyard. But we have enough stuff in our hand that we could win. Okay, they just pass again. Do we just keep on looming? I think so, at least for a little bit. Force of negation, okay. It had to come to an end one day. So we'll get Blood Crypt tapped with this, I guess. We can still recur Strip Mine with Ramanap Excavator. So I think I'm gonna play Seeka's Chariot here. Yeah, Seeka's Chariot looks like it's the right move. Because Vraska, if they counter Seeka's Chariot, then untap and play a threat, then we can play our Vraska and minus. That's like a 2-turn sequence that means we have the permanents in play. Oh, that's maybe just the better one though. Now I'm gonna play the Chariot first. Okay, it resolves. Interesting. If I knew it was going to resolve, I would have played Mind Twist for sure. But I thought there was a good chance that we were going to see a counterspell there. Okay, that does not do it. If they attack, I'll just trade off the cats, and this is a. We still get the Isika's Chariot in play. Could also crew the Isika's Chariot, block, and then snuff out the other one, but I think I would rather hold the snuff out to break up potential stuff down the road. So they're debating if they want to trade or not. I don't really know what would be better. Fourth Aerlingus is not that impressive though if you don't become the like if it just makes two two twos, that's alright. You got 4 power for 4 mana, good job. Okay. Untap. And we're just gonna mind twist your hand. GG, probably. Wow, their hand sucked. Now we'll crew this. They can't become the Monarch anymore, so just attack. And if they block, I'm okay with just taking the trade. I'm not gonna snuff out. Sure. So our Asika's Chariot traded with our fourth Aer Lingus, except we also got 3 2/2s out of the deal. Not bad. Okay. I think I will just take that out with Vraska. No Tinker shenanigans or anything like that. Then we'll swing for 6 and pass. Alright. It's not over, maybe, but definitely looking good. Let's sack this forest. Huh. Okay. Bash for 6. And we'll play Bayou Go. Could burn them down to 2, but I'll just hold the Confluence, make them not know about it. Looks like we're probably on the fast track to game 3. Then we'll need to decide if we want to make any changes. They're playing Dictor Time, which does make Graveyard Trespasser a bit better. They play Otari. Okay, I mean, yeah, that's not a problem. We have multiple answers. I'm gonna kill with Snuff Out, and they can see. All right, nice. So these cards are definitely less good when you're behind on board, I guess. Do we want to make any changes? Probably not. Toxic Deluge doesn't really seem necessary. Yeah, we'll try back. Okay, yeah, we can keep it. Not amazing, but we have a removal spell for a creature and a removal spell for artifacts and enchantments. Last game, Loam was really good. Once again, we have Loam with no actual lands to get back with it yet, but hopefully we can get some lands to get back with it by just drawing Strip Mine. Okay. We're just gonna jam Outland Liberator next turn. Baral, interesting. I don't think I'm gonna snuff that out. And pretty awkward to draw Ramanat plus life from the Loam. Not gonna lie. Okay, that's interesting. I think we can beat this. We'll see if they send everything in. Okay, let's just stop the Monarch from occurring this game. I'm gonna snuff out first though, actually, because actually no. Let's block because they can't force of negation this. So they get a 2-for-1, but that's not too bad for how fourth Aer Lingus usually is. Ooh, let's strip mine them. I think. Yeah, I think getting strip mine going is probably our best bet here. Yeah, Black Lotus definitely doesn't help. Strip mine. Do they have a land? They probably do have a land, but they probably don't have a relevant threat also. Do we keep on going after islands here? I'm leaning towards yes. Whoa, what happened? Wait, did I? I guess I almost clicked through my turn, but didn't. Yeah. Oh, I accidentally took my stop off of my first main phase. Hilarious. Okay, we're fine. Let's play Loam. Hmm. All right, sure. They get their loot, but we'll take our 2-for-1. Loam is gone, but we can still recur next turn with Ramanap. Actually, that's kind of awesome. So we'll just get the Stomping Ground into play and pass. So if they play more creatures, I mean we have multiple ways to sweep the board actually with creatures. We can kill creatures, artifacts, and lands right now. That's pretty awesome. So let's go for Ramanap Excavator. They don't have subtlety mana right now. Ramanap Excavator, and even if they kill it, just getting one land off is probably, I mean, it's very good at the very least. I think I'm gonna take out their white source here, and their green source. Well, maybe I wish I took out their blue source, but still seems like a good position. We can strip mine again. If they find a bolt for the Ramanap, I guess we actually don't have much action left. We have some interactive stuff, but we don't have anything proactive. Hit island and then pass. It would be kind of interesting if they attacked. There's an argument for not blocking so we don't die like burst lightning, but at the same time, it would be nice to, like our life total is kind of low, and we have something that pays life in our hand. Um, I'm going to hit their second island, I think, instead of their second red source. Do they have anything? Granted, we're just stockpiling lands in hand, which is not, like, exactly great for us either, but I think we're in a decent spot here. Manamorphose, that does make mana for them, fair enough. Okay, so Fire Covenant going to be pretty good here. 3 damage to each. Clean 2-for-1, they kind of fire their shot now, and then we get to just keep on strip mining them every turn. Fire Covenant's ridiculous. The land is not what we wanted, but we'll just keep on stripping. Gonna leave this back to block. Honestly, I'm 8. I feel no need to rush. Yeah, we'll just block any potential Rabble Master shenanigans. Seasoned Pyromancer, okay. And they concede. Okay, it was going to be an interesting decision to fire Confluence or strip mine them again, but we don't come to that. We are able to take it down 1-0. I'll see you in round 2. All right, round 2. I'm too good for you, Barn. We're on the play against them, whatever their name is. And yeah, this hand looks good. Yeah. I think I'm going to play the Reclaimer on turn 1. So to try to find strip mine as soon as possible. And yeah, we can just grab Stomping Ground here for with the Reclaimer, unless we want to use Oliphant to get a green source. I guess actually either way we're getting a mountain forest, so we'll only have one green source for now. I think that should be fine. Opponent, I guess, took a step away from the computer for a little bit. It was a classic, one of the early round ones where it went to like 53 minutes or something. Like, one of the rounds just went so late. Elvish Reclaimer. We're trying to jund them. They're afraid to be junded. Alright, they came back. We will fetch and grab. Oh, wait, we have Bayou too. So let's get Bayou with this then, and Oliphant can get red later. And I plan to sacrifice the basic swamp if we can. Skull Clamp. Alright, I think we can. Hopefully, well, we'll see. We can. So we do have Outland Liberator. I think it's still better to Reclaimer first. So this can be at instant speed, so we'll just pass. Okay. So do we want to strip mine them now? Hmm. Kind of interesting. I think I will strip mine them. So our Elvish Reclaimer becomes beefy. And we'll cycle this. Grab Stomping Ground, which we'll play. And we'll attack for 3. And if they didn't have a creature last turn, they're unlikely to have it this turn. And then we can Life from the Loam back 3 lands and just be in a phenomenal position. Oh wait, let's actually attack first. Yeah, don't really see a way they can win if they don't have plays now. They're not going to be able to have more plays after this. Do we keep on strip mining them? I think so. I guess I'll bring the forest, even though we're probably going to be just discarding that to hand size. They have a play. Figure of Destiny, okay. They immediately just draw 2 off of it. That's strange. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to keep on loaming. Do this. Hit for one. Pass. Eventually, we will mill ourselves. They have another play. Fair enough. Tithe taker. I'm going to take a turn off to Vraska. Good draw. I'm going to take a turn off to Outland Liberator this. Skull Clamp. Oh, wait. We need to do this now because of Tithe Taker. Take two. That's fine. Then do we just get back on the loam train? Relic Warder, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna loam again. And let's just leave. Yeah, let's leave the other land in the graveyard. Just so we can keep our boy big. So they don't really have attacks. They're hitting their land drops. It's kind of funny. I'm getting a little close to having to worry about running out of win conditions, but I think it should be okay. They had to eventually start missing land drops. Okay, that's something we have to prioritize killing, so we're going to take a turn off of Vraska. Bye-bye, Mother of Runes. They can kill our Vraska, but they'll have to lose one of their creatures. Okay. So, yeah, that's fine. We can start mining them again, but I think I'm going to take a turn off for Mind Twist. Man, drawing these lands is pretty awkward. It's fine though. Just Mind Twist their hand. We're just completely depleting their resources. Lion Sash, jeez, okay. So this might be our last time actually dredging loam. I'm gonna bring them all back this time, and then we can ambush them with endurance. And I think I might actually just endurance myself, so that I don't get milled. Weird game. Okay, well, endurance. Shuffling our own graveyard in. Oh, dang it. Right. I forgot that our cards cost one more. That's kind of bad. All right, I'll just take this. Yeah, that's definitely pretty bad. I think we're still gonna win, but it's not like completely over. Another basic forest is not what we were looking for. Let's cast Questing Beast. If they top like a 1 mana answer to the questing beast, it's bad. They don't though. One tap. Not gonna dredge. Okay. I'll pass. And then they're gonna go for the Lion Sash end of turn, and in response, I'm going to Endurance myself. So now we just have like way bigger creatures than they do. Okay, strange game. We wastelanded them or strip mined them many times. So playing against mono white should be a pretty good matchup. We have a solid amount of removal. Let's go even harder on the removal here. Wall of Roots is a good blocker. These are both okay as well. Graveyard Trespasser is okay. So these are the cards we're thinking about. What do we not want? Honestly, everything looks pretty good. I might actually cut the loam plan, even though we were so in on there. Like, we had the perfect setup, and it was still like not even that amazing. Actually, we'll still play the strip mine. Maybe we should keep all that stuff. Actually, we could cut the reclaimer though. If we could cut reclaimer, I think, and play Bloodtithe Harvester or Wall. Let's play Wall. I think. Yeah. So we're kind of in on the board sweepers here. That's a big part of our game plan. Still gonna play Arbor Elf and Hexdrinker. Do we want to play Graveyard Trespasser? It doesn't do that much. Maybe we cut Ren and Runebreaker though. Yeah, Ren and Runebreaker doesn't seem necessary. Yeah, we'll do it like this. So leaning pretty heavily on our board sweepers here, of which we have many. Alright, Fire Covenant in the opener. That's exactly what we're looking for. We'll keep. Tap land go. Do they have a 2-drop? They do. So I'm gonna play out my Outland Liberator, which looks pretty good here. I mean, it can, if it flips, it'll just win. Or it won't just win, but it'll be a 3/3 that blows up one of their things every time we attack. That seems like a great place to be. Let's just Fire Covenant now, though. They're going to get to draw a card, but still, it's just a clean 3-for-1. Feels like that's got to be the play. Or 3-for-2, kind of. Yeah, we'll grab Bayou. We'll do it now so we don't have to take more damage. So, Fire Covenant. Deal 1, 1, and 3. And hit for 2. Such a powerful card. So Kolaghan's Command is ready. We also have a bunch of threats. We don't have a ton of removal left, but having only one removal spell is still solid. Yeah, this is not even a problem. No matter what they take, we'll have a good play next turn. They take the Kolaghan's Command, and then they wasteland us. Okay, that's a real plan. Yeah, actually, that's kind of scary. We can't Kolaghan's Command this turn. Hopefully we can find a land. Thalia, that's bad too. Yeah, we're actually just in a bad position now. We could find like Toxic Deluge, like we have a lot of draws that could win, but we're pretty behind. Vraska is not castable. We can't cast anything, so we just pass. Okay, against like Wasteland, yeah, they have a lot of taxing stuff. We should bring in another land. And maybe even play the Loam. Alright, take 3. Then we have to draw a land here. Strip mine, huh. Okay. I think I'm actually going to play Titania. Bring back... This just stabilizes the board much better. Oh, Reprieve, okay. I think we're dead to that. I guess we could maybe win if we top deck Toxic Deluge. Oh wait, no, we're just dead on board. We're dead on board. Okay, so tough game there. I thought I was feeling good after the Fire Covenant, but they just punished our mana. Let's bring in another land. Do we want to bring in or have Ren and Realmbreaker? Maybe we cut Night's Whisper for Ren and Realmbreaker or for Ramanap, and then play one more land. Yeah, I'm gonna play one more Mountain, and we'll run it like this on the play. All right, solid hand. The old Arbor Elf Toxic Deluge combo, a true classic. So we're gonna Bayou with this Windswept Heath and play Arbor Elf on turn 1. And what do we want a Demonic Tutor for? Don't love that. Not sure what to Demonic Tutor for. We could get Mind Twist. We could get Fiery Confluence. Okay, let's get Fiery Confluence probably. Oh wait, do we have enough red though? I don't think Verdant Catacombs has another red source we can get. Oh no, we have black red. We definitely have black red. Do have to pay life, but that's okay. I think it is just Fire Confluence here. Yeah. I'll pass back. If they want to equip to their Esper Sentinel, they can. They get to draw a card, or draw 2 cards. But then they were going to draw a card either way off of the Fire Confluence. Okay, that's fine. I'm definitely not going to play Toxic Deluge here. We're just going to get the Stomping Ground into play tapped. That's a nice draw. I think I'm still going to play this tapped, though. Will I trade Hexdrinker here? I will. Oh, Wandering Emperor would be really bad. Good thing they don't have it. So we have 2 ways to kill their creatures. We don't have a good way to deal with Planeswalkers, but Asika's Chariot can do that, hopefully. Okay, they just immediately draw 2, sure. Are they going to draw 2 again? Or leave that in play? Okay. Mind Twist, great draw. Let's Mind Twist their hand first before doing anything else. Now we're taking a hit for 4. 5, really. Outland Liberator is a great draw. Because I don't really. Well, okay, so we need to deal with the Skull Clamp immediately. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play Liberator and pass and then block and kill the Skull Clamp. Funny that we searched for Fire Confluence and then we've just been like holding it, not playing it. The game has developed sort of strangely, but I think Fire Confluence will still be really good whenever we do get around to playing it. So, yeah, this turn we'll just block the figure, kill the Clamp. Interesting spot. Our life total is a bit low, especially since we may have to pay life for Toxic Deluge. Oust, interesting. Yeah, let's just do this. We don't get the 3 life, that's okay. So we go to 6, then do we just go to 2 and play the Deluge? I think that is our best bet, unfortunately. So we have Fiery Confluence, and we have Seeker's Chariot. We're not in a bad position, but if they top deck really well, we'll lose. That's fine. Fire Covenant is not really good, although I guess we could theoretically play it to kill the Thalia. But Seeker's Chariot. We're dead to Thalia Knight or Elspeth Knight Errant. Luckily, Steel Seraph is gone. Okay, let's go. Crew. Attack. Then we'll go Utopia Sprawl on red and pass with Fire Covenant up. We'll see what they go for with this. I'll let it resolve. Seeker's Chariot, that seems fine. So, we could Fire Covenant the Thalia. I think I'm just gonna chump block the Thalia though. And then sweep their board and get our Seeker's Chariot back. Alright, we'll send in for 4. And then would we rather hit them for 2 extra damage or kill the Mox? I think kill the Mox. We're not killing that. Yeah, I think I'm going to kill the Mox here. It's kind of close, but let's do that. So, Fiery Confluence. Oh, we're dead to Reprieve. Maybe we weren't supposed to attack first, actually. That's awkward. But we're committed now. So 2 damage to each creature. Destroy target artifact. So we could have stayed alive. I think... Okay, they don't have it, luckily. I think we would have probably actually lost either way if they had Reprieve. Like, we could have left both of our guys back to block. Maybe we could have done it. I don't know. It's close. I'm happy they didn't have it. We are going to kill them in 2 turns. We also have Fire Covenant to deal with a 1 toughness creature. And Endurance has Reach, which is actually pretty relevant. So crew. Go to combat. Copy one of these guys. Then play Wall of Roots and pass. Well, I mean, so we're not dead. We have the endurance. The question is, how do we best navigate around this? If we play endurance, so are we more afraid of them having reprieve or having another sorcery speed removal spell? They've already gone through Council's Judgment and Oust. Reprieve is the only instant. What? Yeah. What even else is there? I guess we want them to attack also because then we have lethal in the backswing. Oh, we also can just. Oh no, we can't play it through Reprieve, unfortunately. Okay, I think I'm gonna choose. I'm accepting that we're losing to Reprieve, but beating any sorcery speed removal and winning on this turn. So they just have to top deck Reprieve immediately. Block. Huge that Endurance has reach. Palace Jailer. Interesting. This Fire Covenant, if it was any other removal spell, we could win, I think. So say they take Endurance. We can on board we can put them to. Oh wait, no, because we also have to crew the chariot. Yeah, Palace Jailer's a bummer. They should probably take out a token. They take out Endurance. That seems good for us. Escape to the Wilds. Funny draw. Do we play it? I guess so. Questing Beast. That's got to be lethal, right? Um, if we just attack with everything, we don't crew the chariot. That is lethal. Nice. Questing Beast is a hell of a card, baby. And I think it would have been dicey if we left the Endurance back. Yeah, actually, we would have lost. They had the Palace Jailer for there. Um, yeah, we would have lost if we'd gone for the main phase Endurance. Very interesting situation. So we managed to take down game two. That was ended up being close, but we got there. See you in round three. All right, the finals. Well, the first finals. We are in round three against a Momin. We're on the draw, unfortunately. I think we won the last two die rolls, so I would not have minded a third consecutive victory, but I guess I can't complain. Huh. I'm gonna keep this. Could be one of those weird draws where we just play Life from the Loam and return no lands, but hopefully find some lands later. Wouldn't mind drawing a fetch land. Okay, that's pretty bad. Suspicious stowaway. Man. Alright. Loam. Awkward. We were playing a lot of fetch lands, but I feel like we've had. That's the third game that I can remember where we've done this. We just played Loam to return nothing. And now the problem is if we dredge Loam and we don't draw land, we're in terrible shape, but. And they counter the Loam, which I think they're likely to do. I do think we still go for it, though. We could also, I guess, not even hit a land in the top three, but at that point, obviously, we would be happy to have dredged. Wow, they're really debating what to discard here. It's interesting. What you got? If they play like Coalition Relic or something, we'll need to decide if we want to tear asunder. We really need to develop our mana. There's no way we can win if we don't hit some land drops here. They do play the Coalition Relic. Oh man. so risky to let them do that, but I think I need to hit lands here. We're just never gonna be able to win if we don't. Okay, these are nice. I'm gonna fatal push this now. Pass turn. And now next turn we can loam again actually, if we want to. Loam plus Terra Sunder. But this is the key turn. What can they do with all their mana? And does it beat Fire Covenant? Okay, that's honestly beatable. Oh, there's some maybe not beatable things in there though. Jeez. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. How can we handle this? Oh wait, if we take the Flooded Strand may not be able to get untapped green. That would be great. I think we do Dredge Loam again. We could also play Demonic Tutor. Tutor for Questing Beast. That's interesting. Yeah, I think I like that plan. Tutor for Questing Beast. So we go Terra Sunder plus Tutor for Questing Beast. And then, yeah, I think that's correct. We can take out Rabble Master with Fire Covenant, no problem. So we're going to say no to the Life from Loam. Um, we'll go. Do we want to fetch Shock here? I don't think so with Fiery Confluence in the graveyard. Yeah, we don't have any other double red. So we can just get a Swamp here. And we'll go Terra Sunder. Alright, we'll go to second main. Play around Miscalculation. Demonic Tutor. And then, yeah, we can just get Questing Beast. Snuff Out is good too, but yeah, we need a way to pressure stuff, so we'll take the Questing Beast. Whether or not they play the Minskin Boo, I think Questing Beast will be good, and then if they do play Minskin Boo, it's necessary. If they don't have a green source, we're in fine shape either way. So there's the Flooded Strand. Do they have an untapped green source to find? They do. Can't be too surprised though. And honestly, it's not too bad. We're gonna take 4, but then we can play Questing Beast, kill their Minskin Boo. It would be crazy if they left their Minskin Boo back on defense. Or if they left their Boo back on defense. Take 4. Still not gonna dredge that. Questing Beast. Attack their face. And then I think I'm just going to trade the Questing Beast with the Boo here. Especially since the Boo is going to grow to be bigger than our Questing Beast. We could try to keep this around in Fire Covenant instead, but then we're taking a big hit and playing Fire Covenant. Going down like 4 life or something, I think that's too low. If they Path to Exile or Questing Beast or something, that will live. 5 mana. Oh, Fractured Identity would be devastating. Yeah, that is probably GG. We take 9. I guess maybe not. Titania could do it here. Yeah, we can beat that. They still have 5 cards is the problem. We can win if they don't have too much more action. I'm gonna crack this now to play around Bolt. And now we pass. So that Titania casually just put 15 power into play and also put like ramped us basically. Pretty solid. Their deck looks great. Fractured Identity, Minsc and Boo, like that's the dream. I love decks like that. Rushes, they still have so many cards in hand. Jeez. And we're at 4. We don't have that much life gain. Fire Covenant's probably not going to be good here. Tough matchup, too. We don't really have any good sideboard cards. I guess we just try to get a strip mine game. That's probably our best bet in this matchup. Could even play Fast Bond in light of that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're dead. Bummer. So, they have a lot of burn. So, let's cut the Fire Covenant. Maybe not. Maybe Fire Covenant is just good. I'm kind of tempted to just run the main deck back on the play, and then on the draw we could potentially go up a land. I forgot we also have Black Lotus in this deck. We've almost never drawn it. But yeah, I'm just going to run back the main deck. I think we get to be on the play now. Hopefully they don't have too disgusting of a draw. Okay, we could keep this. Claimer can find Strip Mine. We can assemble Strip Mine Ramen up. Hopefully they have a slowish draw. They're debating if they want to keep 6. I normally truthfully say that I like my opponent to keep 6, but in this situation, down a game against a really good deck, I'm okay with them going to 5. They are not though, so we're just gonna have to accept that they're on 6. Claim or go. It would be pretty bad if they killed this, then we just don't have that much going. Looks like they are gonna kill it. Too bad. Okay. One tap, Oliphant, not bad. Let's grab a red source. Yeah, now we have double green and single red. Ramanap Excavator doesn't do anything yet. Verdant Catacombs, good draw. I'm just gonna jam this. It's not the best. We're not getting any value out of it immediately, but it puts a threat into play that they probably want to answer, and if they tap out to answer that, then we get to mind twist them, and that's a good exchange for us. Could also questing beast next turn. Depends on what they do. Best case scenario, they play like Rabble Master, and then we can play questing beast and just be ahead on board and be good with that. Dak Faden, ha. Yeah, questing beast looking pretty nice now. I mean, don't get me wrong, Mind Twist for 3 also looked pretty nice, but they just corrected. Just take this deck out. And then we'll be ahead on board, so they kind of need to do something on their turn to slow us down. And if they tap out on their turn, then they open up the door to the Mind Twist. They just got Hallowed Fountain, Magda, okay. Pass turn. Vraska, another good draw, but Questing Beast is better. So we'll slam the beast and attack you with both. They're down to 6. Questing Beast is so good. Just cave it. It's like a better Glorybringer that's cheaper. I guess Glorybringer can kill planeswalkers and creatures at the same time, whereas Questing Beast can only kill planeswalkers and players. But still quite good. Phyrexian Metamorph to copy Questing Beast. Okay, I'll just trade Questing Beasts. And then we'll Mind Twist their hand. And then they'll be top decking. They'll only have 4 mana, so they cannot play Fractured Identity. The hand is pretty solid. We'll put them to 8. Alright, grab Blood Crypt. Ooh, okay. I guess I'll play this first, just to thin a land out of the deck. Okay, do we want to strip mine them right now? Yeah, I think that's got to be the right line. And then pass. Hit for 2 and pass. Next turn, Fiery Confluence will be lethal. We can also strip mine them again. Alright, so both games. Actually, the first game wasn't too lopsided. That one was quite lopsided. Their deck looked super awkward and slow there. All these like random dorky creatures. Yeah, I would rather see that than like Omnath Fractured Identity shenanigans. Based on what we see there, Burst Lightning seems okay. They're playing like Magda. What do we not want though? Could go the Ren and Realmbreaker on the draw. That might be a little clunky. I think I'm still gonna play Night's Whisper, although it's a bit awkward. Endurance seems fine. All the removal seems good. I don't think I want Toxic Deluge, although we could play it. They're playing like Kari Zev and Bone Crusher Giant and stuff, but Fire Covenant just seems so much better. And I don't have too much stuff that pays life. Okay, I think we're gonna run it back like this. Alright, we can keep this. Not super exciting, but turn 3 Fire Covenant is good if they get off to a fast start, and if they get off to a slow start, then just like Mind Twist takes out their hand, Escape from the Wilds fills our hand, plenty of action. Do they have turn 1 Ragavan? Ragavan would be bad. We haven't seen that though. Bummer, they do have it. Well, we brought in a removal spell, we don't draw it though. Well, this is going to be pretty tough to win. They're going to hit us with Ragavan twice. Going to make mana. They might hit cards out of our deck. Just a really, really good card, especially on the play. Okay, that would have been an answer to the Ragavan, but at least they can't use it against us. I would love to draw one of our removal spells. Burst Lightning or Fatal Push. Okay. Okay, well, Fire Covenant looks like it's going to be pretty good. That's the good thing. I think I'm actually going to Mind Twist them for 1. It's obviously a pretty weak line, but I don't want them to flip their Suspicious Stowaway. And we're not really gonna have another good window to mind twist before they run out of cards in their hand. Take their deck, okay. Don't hit anything good, please. 4 damage. They get to loot and hit the top card of our deck. I really hope they just put another creature into play or do nothing. I'd also prefer them to not get Delirium, just so we don't have to pay. I guess yeah, paying 5 life would be fine. We'd still be at 9. Actually 8 because of the fetch. They discard Showdown of the Scalds. Wow, that's weird. They must really need lands. I guess that we already knew they needed lands because they played Mana Confluence last turn. Please be a creature. Yes. Okay, if they have Spell Pierce, it's a disaster, but we're going for it. I guess I will note that Toxic Deluge would be better here, but this is still pretty damn good. Just a clean 4 for 1. Interesting. So they're bolting our face, trying to get Delirium, or they will get Delirium, but we can Endurance. Yeah. So we're down to 5. Now we'll Endurance. Pitching. What? I think Escape to the Wilds. Yeah, let's do Escape to the Wilds. Alright, now we'll pass back. Our life total is low, of course. What's this? Rabble Master? Well, that's good. Titania, interesting draw. So we need to just put this into play. We're not going to play the Verdant Catacombs because we need to get Stompergon into play tapped. Pass. They have no cards, only 3 mana. If they attack with everything, we block the Rabble Master and take 2 from the Goblins. But then we can play Questing Beast and stabilize the board. Rabble Master was a good follow-up, of course. Not what I was hoping for. They could also choose to not attack with the Rabble Master, but yeah, they should definitely attack with the Rabble. So we'll block, trade, go to 2. Did they really top deck a burn spell? Oh, Karzev. That is also game ending, I think. We play Questing Beast, but we die. Yeah. Bummer. Is there anything we can get with Demonic Tutor? I guess I'll cast it. That sucks. Just they ripped. They had 1 card and 2 lands, and that's it. And then they either ripped the Rabble Master and had the land, or vice versa. But Rabble Master and Akari Zev, that's definitely a little tilting. We can get Black Lotus. Black Lotus lets us play Titania. That doesn't do it. We can get a removal spell, but that doesn't do it. We have. Yeah. I don't think there's anything. We're close in multiple ways. But yeah, I mean, it's basically removal spell puts us exactly dead to the goblins, and Black Lotus lets us play Titania, which gives us 2 blockers, but we still die. Questing Beast, we don't have enough to kill them. Tough. If they hadn't top deck cards at that turn, I think we could have stabilized really quickly. We play Questing Beast, hit them to 10, and then we're killing them in 2 turns because we can get Fiery Confluence or Burst Lightning. Yeah, they had 2 draws, but they did it with the Rabble and the Karazeth, so we can't quite get there, unfortunately. Lose to blue-red. Sweet deck. I would have liked to have gotten to the second draft, of course, but still a really fun league. It's always good to Jund. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.